Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up Florida and South Florida. Pride Center warns of how $350,000 funding cuts will affect HIV and other LGBTQ services. Since 1993, the Pride Center has been a lifeline for South Florida's LGBTQ plus community, offering life-saving and life-enhancing programs. But presently, the center is warning that deep funding cuts could unravel decades of progress. The leaders revealed they face a $350,000 shortfall this fiscal year after recent grant cuts and reductions from other funding streams. The impact, they say, could be devastating in a region that continues to report some of the highest HIV rates in the country. The numbers are sobering. This year alone, the Pride Center has already identified 12 new HIV cases through testing, double last year's total across the entire 12 months. Since March, more than 50 community members have also relied on counseling and case management through new programs now in jeopardy. These cuts could mean scaling back free HIV testing, reducing counseling sessions, ending case management, and eliminating social and wellness programs that thousands rely on. Last year, the center conducted over 1,700 HIV tests, distributed hundreds of at-home kits, linked thousands to vital services, and hosted community programs, from yoga and Reiki to support groups for LGBT women and active agers. Without new resources, leaders warn these services and the lives they protect are at risk. The Pride Center says the community can help close the gap. Just $20 covers access to critical care, while a $250 gift funds 3 counseling sessions. Every donation, they stress, keeps life-saving programs alive. For more information and to give, visit the Pride Center's website at pridecenterflorida.org. You know, Robert Boo over there, I mean, what they have accomplished, right? What they do every day. I mean, they are putting out fires and helping people on a daily basis that walk through their doors, you know. The Pride Center is one of those places very similar to the Gay Men's Chorus, who collaborate with other nonprofits, who help other nonprofits in the process. Right there on campus, they have the Gay Men's Chorus. Yeah. They also have Trans Inclusive Group right there on campus, you know, and AHF as well. And like I said in the story, they have these groups for elders. They help women. I mean, they do so much there, and it's not like they're at a loss of $10,000. Huge. $350,000 in the hole. Greg, what are you thinking?
Well, this is terrible news in a year that seems to have an endless supply of terrible news. I really hope that there are people inside as well as outside the community who are able to rise to the occasion and generously, desperately give them the donations they desperately need. I hope people can come through for this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robert Boo, shout out to Robert Boo and Rebecca D'Amico and the team. You go to any of the events, you would never know that they're short $350,000. They are holding that community together. They're holding our community together.
Yeah. And
making it happen. And, you know, the chamber, I put a call out to our members to, you know, we need to bootstrap. Like as the funding cuts happen on the federal level, like, we need to come together as small businesses and support our community, our organization. $5, one testing. Yeah. Don't get Starbucks for a day. Yeah. Don't get Dunkin' Donuts for a day.
You can't even get your Starbucks for $5.
Swing by the Pride Center. Give them $5. I'm sure they'll take it. They'll take it through that drive-through. Yeah. Go ahead.
And keep out, you know, Halloween on your maps. Because of Wicked Manners is going to be happening then too, and that's a perfect way to support the Pride Center. You know, by going to that, and it's a lot of fun too. And they also give back, like you said, to other nonprofits with that. So you know, when you're helping out one nonprofit here in South Florida, you're helping out several.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, sometimes, and I tell this a lot, you know, when one well dries up, you have to start digging another well. So sometimes, you know, with sponsors, I know for myself, you know, sometimes they're not able to give this year, maybe because they're afraid of what's going on in the world. So you go to somebody else, and it's just a matter of finding those allies. for us. So.
Yeah. And I think the universe will take care of the Pride Center. Okay. And I'm saying by making people donate. I'm not saying it's going to happen from air. Okay. Because of that, because they help others. If you look, we're always screaming about inclusivity, right? We've got many nonprofits who really target one part of our community, and that's completely okay. Please. The Pride Center literally helps every letter in the acronym across the board, from Women in Pride to the Elders Program to coffee in the morning. Like, they do so much. So, I really hope that they get the help they need. Again, like Jason said, $5, right? $20. You've got the $20. Send them more if you've got. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.